Looks like you have a tough track ball in the third repair. It's a penalty to go to the Germantown Loose Cannons in bars. DJ status. Looks like they're moving on for two as well for the West Coast Warriors. Oh, they knocked it outside. They're on back stretch. I think it was Nova Payne. Clarity's what you see. Nova minutes to go here in the first half. Shout out to Jim, the best white man in the business. Back to the action, we got Bars. Get ready to get taken on. No, that's right. Come on. Left track. Left track taking the camera stats. 1 point to the board out. Over the West Coast Warriors. That left get a piece of Bars. Keep the Bars down. UCC left representing on the strong defense there. Still up Bars. All right, 4 points to the board for the Warriors. Line up some more. Pick up 3 points for the Warriors. No points for the Loose Cannons. It's ready to score the 9th point. All right, easy back over to the German line. All right, we have a timeout. We got a skater reporting to the penalty box. While they work that out, get that clarified. Don't forget to check out the merchandise over there. I saw some people do bandanas and lots of cool new bags and stuff. So you can check out the merchandise table, get yourself a sticker or potentially a tattoo for the 20th anniversary of the Loose Cannons. Next, whistle starts the game. We have 2 blockers in the box for the Loose Cannons. Big opportunity to the Warriors to continue that momentum. You all speed dial driving forward. Oh, Hootin Hollerin inside. Right side. The track launches on that side of the background drive. It's staying true. Back in. Back it up. Lots of room out there for the right guy. And it over 40 back on the track. 4 points for the Warriors. You lost 2 down trying to figure out the solutions that defense in the back. Trying to work their way down the back stretch. They're making their way forward. There we go. There he goes. 2 down for the back. Right on. Another 4 points. We have a lead change currently. We'll see where we stand with the Cannons. Just in, starting back in, and it goes down. Right outside, back in. And right there, here's the place we have. If you ever do the honors, oh, that's a problem. Number 027, Star on that track. I did not see the pivot cover, but Star was passed. All right, 50 minutes to go. 37-32 now. Germantown Loose Cannons starting to extend that lead. Receiving the word time install. They got up at the line right now. Ride or die. Taking on Antidote. And it's pulls way forward. It's free before they get to the pivot line. Ride or die takes it. Play on one. It's not a great screen by Max Rush. And it hits the hard as it comes back. Tries to stay on, steps off, and calls it off. Added 4 more points to the Loose Cannons score. 41-32 with 14 minutes to go. Score separation for Loose Cannons. 9:36 to go here in the first half. While we have this time, I would give special shout out and talk about the Paul Williams Scholarship Fund. Paul Williams loved this roller derby life. From 2007 until his death in 2021, he enthusiastically participated in Philly Derby as a manager, treasurer, and volunteer extraordinaire. He believed in effort participation being the change that you want to see, and equity. He also knew very well that roller derby can be an expensive sport and wanted all people to have the ability to participate in the sport, and he thought was super fun. That's why the Paul Williams Scholarship Fund was established in his name. The fund is currently running low. Some of our skaters rely on this fund to keep playing the sport. Make a donation to keep our skaters on the track. You can donate at the same link you purchased your tickets at the Philly Roller Derby BetterWorld.org. Under the Paul expensive sport, it is all volunteer, and they put this in through all their time and effort and their own money. So thank you for helping support. Dandy up there in purple for our Loose Cannons, taking on El Tigre in green for the Warriors. Jess Dandy finds that hole on the outside quickly through lead jammer. El Tigre marches out of the pack as well. Pack's moving pretty good down the back stretch. Charging through, Jess Dandy comes in, calls it off. Oh, 2 points picked up there by Jess Dandy. Coming up quick was a jammer for the Warriors, forcing that call off. All right, looks like we got Rags getting ready to take on Antidote. One blocker in the box for the Warriors. Antidote guiding and pushing speed dial now, peels off. No pack is the call. Looks like a failure to reform. Speed dial getting sent to the penalty box now. Antidote coming up, looking to make a scoring pass. Coming up quickly is Rags. And calls it off just in time, just as Rags skips through the inside. That brings Germantown Loose Cannons score to 71-36. Just over 8 minutes to go here in the half. Now, I haven't said it lately. Don't forget the wheel toss is coming up at halftime. If you haven't got a wheel, go to the merchandise table, get a wheel. Make sure you remember your numbers. Take a picture, whatever you have to do, because you got to remember your number if you're a winner. Germantown Loose Cannons sending up Barbs. Taking on Karma Electrac. Karma down glide and looking to eye up some points. Meanwhile, Steph Leopard dealing with Barbs in the back. Quick pass there by Karma Electrac. Oh, good job by the blockers, separating all the blockers. Good job. Warriors spread out that defense there by the Cannons. Meanwhile, nice move by Karma Electrac. Nice apex jump by our blocker, Steph Leopard. Barb's able to outlast the defense. Meanwhile, Karma Electrac trying to get through, gets that extra pass, calls off the jam. Picking up 4 more points for the Warriors, bringing the score to 48. All right, all skaters look like they're on the track right now, just under 7 minutes to go. We got Antidote back out there getting ready to take on Speed Dial. Oh, sorry, Ride or Die. Correct that. Ride or Die out there for the Warriors. Jess Dandy pushes through. Antidote following. Quickly gets 3 for lead jammer status. Ride or Die medal on the outside by Jess Dandy. Ryder able to get free. Meanwhile, Antidote weaves way through the pack. Gets the call to call it off. Calls it off in turn 3.
6 minutes to go. Germantown slowly extending that lead, 79-48. All right, with that, the Loose Cannon is going to send Speed Dial to the line, I believe, to take on Rags. Rags leaning on Speed Dial. Oh, it shifts to the inside and jets free the pack. Can only stop Speed Dial for so long. Speed Dial free as well. Rags picks up 4 points, coming in hot. Speed Dial. Oh, looks like a back block is a call. Power Jam now going to Rags and the Warriors. Big opportunity here to wind up the score. Try to even things up. Weaving through. Rags for another 4. All right, looks like we got blocker reporting box for the Warriors. Rags measures the situation, slowly approaches the pack. Goes out, gets in, finds a lane in the middle. 4 more points for the Warriors. That's bringing the Warriors score to 60 and counting. 2 blockers out there trying to get some help, trying to open up some space. Getting up and down is Rags. Scoring 4 more points. Speedwild coming around quick. Coming in hot, takes out a blocker. That is 4 points now for the Cannons. Rags going around, it's like, get low, knocked out. That's Red Scare and BB Sting doing the honors. Big jam there for the Warriors, bringing their score to 85. My math's correct. I believe they're within 18 points. Looks like we got a timeout now being called by the Loose Cannons. Since we have that timeout, we'll give another shout out to one of our sponsors, the 187 Killer Pads. If you can't tell, roller derby is an incredibly physical sport. Thankfully, our teams have the best-in-class protection, thanks to our sponsors, 187 Killer Pads and 888. We're excited to try out some new gear this season, including the KP44 knee pads and the classic 888 Sweat Saver helmet in new glitter colors. Thank you, 187 and 888, for keeping us safe this season. All right, so who's enjoying roller derby? Come on, make some noise. Come on, we got 4 minutes to go here in the first half. We got the West Philly Warriors with 65. Germantown Loose Cannons with 83. 4 minutes to go. All right, high fives behind the jammer line between Carmel Electric and Antidote. Penalty box is empty. All skaters on the track. Carmel Electric, look, there was a little hesitation trying to set up Antidote, but Antidote just plows right on free. Nice move getting up and down there by Carmel Electric. Antidote calling out to her blockers. Oh, get through the pack, able to get the blockers. Nice and separated was the offense there by the Loose Cannons. Weaving through and picking up 4 for the Loose Cannons was Antidote. All right, Jess Dandy at the line for the Loose Cannons. Ride or die up there as well for the Warriors. Both jammers take the inside line, but Jess Dandy able to pull it off and getting free. Ride or die trying to get around some friendly fire there, around some own blockers. Able to do so. Pack set up in the back. Jess Danny avoid that big hit there at the end and coolly calls it off, skating backwards. All right, a little under 3 minutes to go here in the half, folks. 91 points on the board for the Cannons, 65 for the Warriors. We've got Rags up there for the Warriors getting ready to take on Speed Dial. Speed Dial getting inside, trying to just press on the back of that blockers. Rags able to weave around Antidote. Few blockers go down. Meanwhile, Speed Dial still trying to push that pack, trying to get some extension, trying to get that pack pushed all the way through. There you go, free Speed Dial. Well, Rags is trying to figure out the back of that Loose Cannons defense. Able to bottle up Rags for a little bit, but not for too long. 4 points picked up for the Warriors and calling off the jam. We have a timeout? Yep, we have a timeout being called by the Cannons. I think it's we'll find out. It might be an official review. It could be used as a timeout as well. But while that happens, don't forget halftime, the wheel toss. We've got another crowd favorite lined up. Get ready for the wheel toss at halftime. If you purchased a wheel, please come over to the track when the time is ready. We'll call you out and give your best toss. You've got it. See if you can win yourself a nice bag of swag or package of swag from Philly Roller Derby. No, I can't. All right, Jam, first time we got Steph Leopard taking on Barbs. Steph representing the Warriors. Playing games behind, getting a nice moving start. Steph Leopard doing some Matrix-like move, bending backwards, but great job there by Antidote and Team Speed Dial. Oh, and Jess Dandy with the knockoff, quickly back on the track. It's Steph Leopard, but cut track is the call. Power Jam going to the Cannons. Loose Cannons blockers splitting things up. Barb's able to take the hit and keep on going. That was Karma Electrac to do the honors. Nope, no one. Warriors get together. Oh, Antidote coming up playing a little offense, separating the blockers. Barbs once again eyeing things up. Takes a knock to the inside. Karma Electric able to get a piece of Barbs, slowing Barbs up. Oh, able to take the hit. Barb stays on the track. Karma Electric called for a penalty. Going to sit down. Steph Leopard released from the penalty box. Barbs takes the hit, knocked out. Nice hit there. Damselfly. Barbs calls off the jam. Halftime clock counting down. And with that, it's halftime, folks. Put your hands together for both these teams. Warriors at 69, Loose Cannons 107. Stay tuned. We will have the wheel toss. We'll get you an update exactly when we're going to get that underway. All right, folks, I hear it's wheel toss time. Where's our target? Come on, help on out. All right, looks like we have our target out here in the middle. Are we rolling up onto the mat? Yeah. All right, everybody who's bought a wheel, come on out to the track. Come on, wheel toss. If you bought a wheel, come on out. Stand around the outside pink line. Come on, line up. Here is your target right here in the middle of the track. There is a black square. I'm standing in it. This is where you want to shoot. All right, come on. Over here, anywhere around that outside pink line. Anywhere outside the pink line. Yeah, back one. Yep, outside pink line. Anybody has a wheel, make sure you come on out. Now's the time. Now's the time. Everybody know where you're shooting, right here in the middle of the whole track, right here. Anybody else have a wheel? Any other wheel toss? Come on out. All right, we got a few more coming. Anybody else have a wheel toss? Aiming for the dead center. There's a black square right here in the middle of this tarp. Everybody out here have their wheels. Okay, right, ready. On 3, not before. On 3, let them loose. You want them to stop right inside that box if you can. Remember your numbers that are on your wheels. You got to prove that that was your wheel. So if you haven't taken a picture that are on your wheels, you got to prove that that was your wheel. So if you haven't taken a picture, one last time we'll have you double check, make sure you know your numbers, and then we'll get the roll underway. I see some last minute juggling. All right. I'm going to count it down. So everybody have your wheels out. Be ready. Just roll them. You can throw them or roll them. It just has to get there right in the middle. All right, I'm going to count it down. All right. Everybody ready? I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, go. So 3, 2, 1. Right. What happened? Go. I guess I jumped the gun on that one. All right, we'll wait for you fish. Oh, coming in. We still got one real close. All right, watch. There's wheels going everywhere. All right, we still got to come out. Make sure we get them on. Anybody else have any more? Oh, that's a good one, too. Keep throwing. Any more left? All right, let's see. Who do we have here? All wheels out. If they haven't been rolled, roll them. All right, are we good? Or we have all our wheels out? All right, let's see who we have for a winner. Who is number 1, 3, 1? We have a winner. Come on out here. All right, we have a prize for you. Come on out. Head on over there. We'll get you something. Thank you very much, everybody, for participating and donating in the wheel toss. Yep, they'll come right back out. Just hang out here. All right, now real quick, before everybody goes and runs and gets their snacks or something, I'm going to hand the microphone off to Antidote, who's got a special presentation for us.
All right, as you're seeing many amazing skaters out here today, it takes a whole lot of work. We have a 6-month rookie program called our Cheese Skates program. We want to give a huge shout out and introduce our newest skaters to the organization. Snicker Brutal, number 350. Red Scare, number 19. Moral Coil, number 76. See Ya Later, number 25. Stag Hunt, number 70. Grand Larceny, 315. Hissy Fit, 113, and Nicole Shoulder, number 462. Please come see me before the end of the night because I have a gift for you. Thank you. Here's your gift. Your official backpack.
We got a gift. We got a sweet, awesome Philly roller derby back patch, which you see a lot of the skaters having on the back of their jackets. All right, stay tuned. We'll be back to the action in about 10 minutes. Go get yourself a snack, get yourself a beer, get yourself some wine, and be back and ready for the action. underway. All right, we're going to lead things out. Looks like we got Antidote up for the Loose Cannons. I think that's Corinne up there as well for the Warriors. Get ready to start things out. Now reset the stage. We're at 107 for the Cannons, 69 for the Warriors as we start the second half. One blocker still sitting in the penalty box for the Warriors. All right, next whistle starts the jam. And away we go, second half underway. Antidote takes a strong shoulder, pushes right on through. Steph Lepper called for a penalty just as one blocker is being released. Another one pushes the box for the Warriors. And Antidote picks up 4 points. Carmen Electric trying to slow up Antidote. Antidote just continuing to push forward. Getting a little blocker help in the front. Spinning around, Antidote able to get free. Meanwhile, Corinne still pushing forward, driving on the toe stops. Looking to get some help. Loose speed working with a good defense in the front. Steph Leber underneath the arm, picking a star pass for the Warriors. Barb's getting it ready. Get ready to lead us out for the Cannons. Taking on Rags. That doesn't look like Rags. That's not Rags. That's Kirk Copain. Kirk Copain up there for the Warriors. Copain takes a run, trying to get into Jess Dandy. Spins off Jess Dandy, now runs through another blocker. Oh, Power Jam going. Barb sitting out for the Cannons. Power Jam going to the Warriors. Kirk Copain looking to put points on the board. Jess Dandy, the first line defense, able to catch up with Kirk Copain. Barb's now released from the penalty box, re-engaged with the pack. Rags able to get free. I'm sorry, Barb's able to get free. Rags trying to give some business, but jam is called off. That was 3 points picked up by the Warriors. 72 points on the board with 27 minutes to go here in the game. Now, don't forget, there is an after party tonight at the Yard Pub in Havertown. So if you're looking, I believe it's at 7:30. The Yard Pub in Havertown is the after party if you want to come meet your favorite skaters. All right, back to the action right now. Speed Dial breaking free from the pack. Ride or Die trying to find a solution in the back. Pump it on the skates. Sent out on turn 2. Ride or Die quickly up and back engaged. Getting a full run at it. Oh, Antidote dropping a shoulder. Sending Ride or Die out. Whistles blowing everywhere. Looks like we got the pivot and a blocker reporting back for the Cannons. Ride or Die, free of the pack. Oh, we got a Power Jam situation going on now. Speed Dial reporting the penalty box. I mean, we're going to have a full 2-minute jam. Ride or die, items of hell. LT Gray trying to open up line on the inside. Able to do so. 4-on-2 blocker advantage with the power jam is a big win for the Warriors. Weaving out and getting inside. Ride or die. Skates out, takes the hit, recycles themselves back. Big shoulder to the inside. That was loose speed. Bodies who tumble in here in turn one. Speed dial doing some damage. Speed dial trying to follow Antidote. LT Gray last line defense. Speed dial gets low, able to get free, picks up 4 points for the Cannons. Ride or die resets. Speed dial coming in hot, takes a little shot from LT Gray. Oh, big hit attempt. That was Nova Payne forcing the call off. Speed dial just barely able to withstand that hit. Looks like we got Karma Electric eyeing that pack. Getting ready to take on Jess Dandy. Big smiles on the jammer line. I always love seeing that. Karma Electric pushes through several. Got to deal with Barbs. Barbs standing tall in the middle. Gets a knockoff. But Karma Electric able to get free. Jess Dandy as well. Packs continue to move at a decent pace. Karma Electric waving hands, trying to get somebody. Oh, taking the inside line is Jess Dandy, picking up all 4 points. Able to win the jam, only 3 points picked up by the Warriors. Great hustle at the end and finding that inside line. Kurt Copain back behind the line for the Warriors, along as Antidote, as well as Antidote. Antidote driving forward, leaning forward. Trying to extend that pack, able to extend the pack, and breaks free. Kurt Copain, takes a big hit there on the inside. That is Scrapple Roan. Kurt Copain dealing with speed dial up in front. Jam is called off. 4 points picked up there on the last pass by Antidote. 22 minutes to go in the game. 135. The Loose Cannons able to extend that score. Meanwhile, the Warriors sitting at 87. Penalty box is empty to start. There's 1 blocker up there for the Cannons. 4-on-3 advantage going to the Warriors. The Warriors going to sell LT Gray to the line to take on Barbs. Barbs doing a lot of work today, lots of jams. LT Gray just busted on through, showing the power. Barbs been on the inside line. Able to weave well, take a couple bumps, but able to get free eventually. LT Gray skipping through the inside. Calls off the jam. Blocker release right there at the last second, so all skaters will be back on the track for the next jam. Karma Electric up there for the Warriors, taking on Speed Dial. And away we go. Speed Dial hopping and pushing, driving forward, getting called for the cut track. Power track going to the Warriors. Power jam going to the Warriors. And Karma Electric is the lead jammer. Steph Lepper up there trying to play some offense, get things started. And Carmel Electric is free, 4 points. Carmel Electric getting a little help from the blockers, trying to break things up a little bit. Speed dial met on the outside. Nice job there by Damselfly. I'm sorry. Engage now through the pack. Carmel Electric spins by one. Takes one more shot, calls it off, and skating out of the pack backwards. With that jam, that brings the Warriors over 100 points. 103-135. Nice big power jam gets them back into the game. Just under 20 minutes to go. Up next, we got Barbs taking on Rags. Barb's kind of working to help set up that defense. Meanwhile, Rags resets and shoots right on through the pack. Barbs whips off a blocker to get through as well. Rags comes around, takes a quick look at the bench. Skaters go down. Rags trying to accelerate through. Calls it off. Meanwhile, Barbs just throws the body into the pack. Barbs picked up 2 points, so a 4-2 advantage going to the Warriors. Great effort. Barbs just powering right on in there. Picking up a few points for the Cannons. Just under 19 minutes to go. We got Antidote up there for the Cannons taking on Nova Pain for the Warriors. Oh, pack coming backwards there for Loose Cannons trying to catch Nova Pain. Nova Pain captain today. Able to get 3. Oh, runs right into the speed dial. Nova Pain moving, but Antidote already lead jammer. Jam is called off. I think we have Ride or Die getting sent to the penalty box, going to sit down along with the jammer. So we're going to have 2 blockers in the box for Warriors, 1 for the Cannons. So a little extra space, 3-on-2 advantage going to the Cannons. With that, Carmel Electric checking in with Jess Dandy, getting ready to get things underway. Blockers slide back. Carmel Electric playing a little strategy here, trying to keep Jess Dandy behind. We're now way back behind the jammer start line. Oh, all that effort and a forearm called power jam going to Jess Dandy and the Cannons. BB Sting opened a hole on the inside. Oh, Jess Danny avoiding that last little sweep by Steph Leopard. Jess Dandy picking up 4 points. And just like that, we got Carmel Electric released from the penalty box. Jess Dandy calls it off. Picked up 1 point, but meanwhile, 3 points now picked up by Carmel. Kirko Payne in the back there in green, taking on Antidote in purple. Antidote driving them legs forward, showing that traditional power, gets free of the pack. Bobbing and weaving, Kirko Payne. In the middle of the pack, we'll see, able to pick up 2 points. That's 3 points there picked up by Antidote and the Cannons. We're about halfway through the second half of this game. All right, jam has started. Barbs and Ride or Die. Oh, one blocker eliminated there for Ride or Die to try to get around. Cut track is a call. Jess Danny going to sit down. Ride or Die, leader jam. Barb's able to get free from pack. Meanwhile, Ride or Die engaged in the back, getting a little help there by Novopain. Running through the inside, Ride or Die picks up 4 points, calls it off. All right, great environment for roller derby. Up next, we're going to get Steph Leopard back in line. Not jamming a lot tonight, taking on Antidote. Antidote and Barb's taking a lot of jams for those loose cannons. I guess that's why the score is at 153. Warriors building some momentum, looking to continue to grow their score. Oh, big shot there in the middle. That's Roan. Steph Leopard hops around. Antidote gets free to pack. Steph down now, stalking the back of the pack. Coming in hot. Oh, getting up and getting down. We'll see if she landed in bounds or not. No points, not able to get the foot down in bounds. It was a nice play, but nothing jam. All right, Barb's taking on Kirk O'Payne. Oh, Barb's met in the middle, sat down. Rags meets Barb's on the outside. Meanwhile, Kirk O'Payne down, back up. Find a hole on the inside. Oh, Barb's able to hold the line. Remet again. Good recycle there by the Warriors. Rags the last line, trying to slow up. And lead jammer is the status. Lead jammer is the status that they gave me, and Barb's has it. Barb's comes in, hips backwards. Oh, no points. No points picked up there. Barb's tried to steal what she could. All right, 114, 153, just over 12 minutes to go. Loose Cannons kind of staying where they are. We've had a couple nothing jams. Jess Danny at the line for the Cannons, taking on El Tigre for the Warriors in green. Little help on the outside. That was very nice getting the offense. 8:43 going to Nancy Shrew. Jess Danny knocked out. Novopain doing the honors. Meanwhile, T-Ray recycled back as well. Looks like Nancy Shrew reporting to the penalty box. El Tigre getting dragged all the way back by Antidote. Jess Danny knocked to the inside. El Tigre just burning the toe stops, trying to push. That last line of defense, that is Scrapple Roan. Finally able to get free. That's almost a minute into the jam. El Tigre lead jammer status. Scrapple Roan reporting to the penalty box. Jess Danny fights off that one last hit by Ride or Die. El Tigre pushing forward, getting by Roro Beast. Calls off the jam after picking up all 4 points. All right, 10 minutes to go here. We got a timeout called by the Cannons. Going to recollect things just as the Warriors are starting to put a dent into that lead. 118, 153, 10 and a half to go. While we have time, let's give another shout out to our friends at Jet Wine Bar. Visit them at 1525 South Street, just down the road in Philly. A world of flavors and ancient vineyards and old world regions. Make sure to check out our friends over at Jet Wine Bar for a great local Philly global vineyard. And once again, I want to also give you guys a reminder, there's an after-party blurb. Let's talk about the Yard Havertown Pub in Havertown. They're going to be over there at 7:30 for the after-party, so make sure you come out and give your favorite skater a high five. Back at the line, looks like we got Barbs taking on Disharmony Corinne. That's Carmen Lecter playing some offense, kind of get Corinne some effort. Oh, stepping around. Corinne gets lead jammer status. Looks like we have Damselfly reporting to the penalty box. And now we have a power jam going to the Cannons just as Corinne was free. Karma Electrac and Steph Leopard playing tremendous defense. Everybody racing backwards. Antidote slows that up. All right, Barb's free to pack for 4 points. Carmen Electrac and Steph coming forward, trying to slow up Barb's, but Barb's doing all the duck diving and weaving. Antidote coming up, doing some defense. Oh, nice spin around. Disharmony Corinne getting free of the pack. Carmen Electrac going to report to the penalty box. Barbs comes through for another 4 and calls off the jam. Just over 9 minutes to go in the game. With that, we have a timeout being called by the Warriors. This timeout's brought to you by Sisu PT. Roller derby requires strength, speed, and resilience, but injuries can happen to even the toughest athletes. That's where Sisu Performance Physical Therapy comes in. Whether you're recovering from a sprain, dealing with chronic pain, or working towards peak performance, we're here to help you stay on the track. At Sisu, we specialize in treating athletes at all levels with personalized care that helps you recover fast, prevent injury, and perform at your best. From head to toe, and yes, we even treat pelvic health. We've got you covered. Visit SisuPT.com, that's SISUPT.com, to learn more and schedule a consultation today. Sisu Performance Therapy, where every body is welcome. All right, with 9 minutes to go in the game, 118 on the board for Warriors, 165 for the Loose Cannons. The Warriors going to send to the line Rags to take on Jess Dandy. Rags reset. Oh, met in the middle by Antidote. Nice brace in the front. Rags carrying some speeds with a reverse spin. Very nicely free of the pack. Jess Danny just muddled up in the middle of all that defense, able to break free. Rags up and engaged, weaving through, picking up some points. 4 points on for the board for the Warriors. Reinforcements coming out of the penalty box. Carmen Electrac. Jess Danny engaged. Oh, stepping by the outside is Rags. Picking up 4. Meanwhile, Jess Danny really bottled up. Great job by the Warriors trying to help out. Carmen Electrac and Susie B, the last line defense. Jess Danny finally getting free. Picks up 4 points. Rag spins around, calls it off. Picked up 3 points. Big jam there by the Warriors, eating into the Cannons' lead. Now 133-169. My math's correct. That's 36 points separating these two teams with just over 7.5 minutes to go. Up next in green for the Warriors, we got Ride or Die taking on Barbs for the Cannons. Ride or Die tries going out, now shifting. Oh, a hole opens up, Ride or Die capitalizes. Ride or Die in charge of the jam, takes a peek over his shoulder. Oh, sliding through backwards is Barbs, making it look easy. Wow, cut track is the call though. Jam is called off, so that's going to be a power start. It looked good, but unfortunately didn't stay on the track. So Barb's going to sit down. Power jam going to the Warriors with 6.5 minutes to go. Looks like we got a timeout call. Timeout called by the Cannons. Is that official timeout for the Cannons, or? Cool. All right, timeout by the Cannons. While we have that timeout, let's give one final shout out to our last sponsor, 187 Killer Pads. If you can't tell, roller derby is an incredibly physical sport. Thankfully, our teams have the best-in-class protection thanks to our sponsors, 187 and 888. We're excited to try out some of their new gear this season, including the KP44 knee pads and the classic 888 Sweat Saver helmet, now in glitter colors. Thank you, 187 and 888, for keeping us safe this season. And once again, we give a shout out to all those new skaters who just came out of the Cheese Skates program. Keep your eyes out. You will see them come up on these rosters soon, if I can speak correctly. But seeing some tonight, you'll see more in the future. Always looking for new skaters here in the roller derby community. And with that, the game is underway. Disharmony Corinne on the power start here with Barb sitting in the penalty box for the Cannons. Corinne looking to get some help from that offense. Good blockers there. Carmen Electrac freeing the jammer. Carmen Electrac and some of the blockers trying to keep those other blockers for the Cannons separated, not letting them get organized. Corinne engaged, goes down, gets right back up. Carmen Electrac holding that inside line, trying to square up with Barbs. Barbs ducks free, but just with that, Corinne gets free, picks up 4 points and calls off the jam. All right, 4-on-3 blocker advantage going to the Warriors here with 5 minutes to go. Late jammer coming to track. We got Antidote getting ready to take on Kurt Copain for the Warriors in green. Kurt Copain drives forward, goes down. Oh, Rags trying to slow up Antidote, only able to do so for so long. Antidote gets lead jammer status. Antidote just playing games now, keeping an eye on Kurt Copain. Winding the clock down and calling it off. Antidote now with under 4.5 minutes to go here in the game. All right, with 4 minutes to go, we got Ride or Die up there in green for the Warriors taking on Barbs. Barbs coming in hot, turns the hip sideways. Able to whip off another player, getting free from back very quickly. Barbs gets down, gets low, around the outside. Hitting the Jets on the backstretch is Ride or Die, but cut track is the call. Power Jam going back to the Loose Cannons. Barb able to just get away from that last hit by El Tigre. Barb's coming, throws a tough shoulder. Oh, gets some help there on the inside. Nice job. Big opening made there by Scrapple Roan. All right, just on 3 minutes to go. 140, 182. Are you not entertained? Put your hands together for all these skaters, folks. Come on. Coming up next, we got a power start here for Jess Dandy and the Cannons. Steph Leopard jumps back, try to meet Jess Dandy. Damselfly and Def Leopard trying to do everything they can to slow up. Recycled to the front. Carmen Electrac now driving on the toe stop, trying to slow up Jess Dandy, but Jess Dandy still moving forward. Impressive. Ride or Die released and engaged. Ride or Die whips on through the pack, gets lead jammer status. Steph Leopard just leaning on Dandy. Steph Leopard dragging Dandy all the way back. Skaters getting Ride or Die back up, just leaning forward, driving forward. All right, Ride or Die free to pack, able to drive on them toe stops. A forearm call looks like it was on Antidote. Jess Dandy once again recycles it back. Ride or Die are met on the outside by Red Scare. Ride or Die calls it off. Big jam there. Picking up another 4 points, bringing her score to 148. Just over a minute to go. Game is winding down. Big jam there by Ride or Die. We got Speed Dial back out there for Loose Cannons. Haven't seen Speed Dial in a little while. Changing things up. Meanwhile, Kurt Cobain smiling on the jammer line as well. 3-on-3 blockers. Grueling work here. Great job bracing together, getting these jammers bottled up. BB Sting getting a brief knockout. Meanwhile, Speed Dial driving forward. Rags not giving anything up easy, getting a knockoff. Rags going all the way back. You got Ride or Die, or excuse me, that is not Ride or Die. Kurt Cobain recycled to the back. Grueling jam so far, only made it on the backstretch, and now we got our first lead jammer with 50 seconds remaining in the jam. Kurt Cobain getting up and getting down, calling off the jam. That is Speed Dial. Come on, put your hands together for all our skaters tonight. Philly Roller Derby representing. Come on, we'll wait for it to be official. If not, come on out to the outside line and come give all your favorite skaters a high five. That is official. Everybody, you can go out. Go out to the outside pink line and give your favorite skaters a high five. Put your hands together first for the Germantown Loose Cannons take a lap. Able to pull out the win tonight, 184-148. Late charge by the Warriors made it very entertaining. Now put your hands together for the West Philly Warriors! Stay tuned, we'll work on getting our MVPs. And don't forget our after party at Yards Pub in Havertown. We'll get our MVPs, we'll clean up, and then meet your skaters over at the after party. All right, one of the best parts about roller derby I love is that the MVPs are actually voted on by the other team. We'll have our MVP announcements in just 1 second. All right, up first, let's have our MVPs for the West Philly Warriors. MVP jammer for the West Philly Warriors goes to none other than Ride or Die. Come on down. MVP blocker for your West Philly Warriors, voted on by the Loose Cannons, is Ellie Tigre. Now voted on by the West Philly Warriors for the Loose Cannons, the MVP blocker goes to none other than Scrapple Road. And MVP jammer, who we all can expect. Great game today, goes to 728 Barbs, MVP jammer. Hey, thank you to all these skaters who made our game special today. Big hands out. Thank you so much for coming out and support Philly Roller Derby. Make sure that you check them out on social media. Upcoming games November 15th and December 6th. Now don't forget, they have the Yards Pub in Havertown is where the after party is going to be. Thank you for supporting Roller Derby. Good night, folks.